Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Eddie Molina and today we'll be reviewing the movie Deepwater Horizon.
Trust me, you're not gonna die. Let's go! Deepwater Horizon.
Now guys, this movie is based on true events. It's based on the incident that took place in April 20 of 2010. That was 6 years ago. It was one of the biggest oil disasters in US history. Now, when I heard about the accident the first time, I really didn't understand, what was going on. I didn't really understand, what happened or, what caused it. All I knew was that when I was watching the news, all I saw was like fish and like birds just like showing up at the shore of Gulf of Mexico covered in oil. And it was a big thing, You had a lot of people protesting against BP, trying to shut the company down. And I think for a while, I didn't see any BP gas stations for a while. So, I mean, it was very, very disastrous. Now, some of you may not know it as a Deepwater Horizon oil disaster. I knew it as the BP oil disaster. I even heard the main one, which was the Gulf of Mexico oil disaster. That's the main name I knew it by. This movie focuses on that oil rig itself. It shows you all the events that happened and that led up to the disaster. You will see a lot of great acting by Mark Wahlberg, Gina Rodriguez, Kate Hudson, and Kurt Russell. So from the beginning of the movie, you can kind of tell that something's off. If you guys seen the trailers for this movie already, you see a scene where Mark Wahlberg is talking to Kate Hudson and the kid, and he's explaining through a Coca-Cola can and a pen, how he drills into the water and pumps the oil, and that there's that scene where the Coke just gushes out. Mark Wahlberg, Gina Rodriguez, and Kurt Russell, they will be flying over to this oil rig, which is the Deepwater Horizon. And once they get to the oil rig, they see some of the guys that do the testing for their rig leaving. And they had some complications with the rig itself. And then they have unexpected visits from BP executives that are going to go check on the oil rig. So now some of the things on there, they have a lot of technical difficulties. Like some of the things that they mentioned briefly were like the telephones weren't working, lights were going on and off, just things. And then one of the biggest issues here was, and I don't know if I'm giving a spoiler away or not. I mean, some of you might know already what happened in this incident. The reason Kurt Russell gets mad with the BP executives is because they were doing a cement job that were trying to patch up, I guess, a pipeline that goes down to the water to the drill. And the guys there that do the testing left early. Now the BP executives were kind of hesitant because they were delaying a lot of their jobs. They were like, hey, you're making us lose money. But of course, Kurt Russell's the person in charge of that oil rig. So of course he's like, this is my oil rig. They got to do the job in order for us to do our job, So what happens is that BP and Kurt Russell clash heads because, well, BP at that time was renting the oil rig for their benefit, so they kind of own it. So they gave the go that, go ahead and start pumping oil again without Jimmy's permission, which is Kurt Russell. So the tension is already there. You already know what's going to happen, of course, if you've seen the trailers or if you even heard of the accident. So, guys, when things go south, they go south. I mean, once the eruption of the oil occurs, you are like automatically just sucked into this accident. I remember in one of the scenes, I'm not going to say which one, but at one of the scenes, I remember catching a lot of the people around the theater just like they took a deep breath in because it was so unexpected. And I thought that part was like very emotional for a lot of people because even I was like, whoa, that just happened. It just kept going and it was on and on and on. I feel like it just kept going on to the end of the movie. So guys, this movie was amazing. I mean, the acting in this movie was great. Mark Wahlberg was solid. Kurt Russell did an amazing job in this movie. Dylan O'Brien, who I didn't know was in the movie, did a great job as portraying as one of the younger people that are working at the rig. And I felt really connected with him. At parts in the movie, I was like, man, the whole time I was like, man, I hope he's okay. Because I really liked him in Teen Wolf. I think his name was Styles in that movie. And he was part of the Maze Runner movies as well. He did pretty good in those. Now, guys, I know you guys know about corporate douchebags. And let me tell you right now, John Malkovich plays the best douchebag of them all. I swear, this guy made me hate him as much as I hated Joffrey in Game of Thrones. Like, this guy was just such an asshole. I hated him so much in the movie, but that's what he was there to do, and he freaking nailed it. I took someone to the movies with me, and they just hated him. Like, there was not one scene where they were just like, ugh, can he just not? So guys, if you guys like true event movies, then this is a movie that, you know, I truly recommend. This movie probably is one of the best movies I've seen all year, honestly. Now, if I had to pick something that I didn't like about the movie, honestly, guys, if I'm just being nitpicky here, obviously because I never worked at an oil rig or I don't know any of the technicality, it was just some of the stuff they kept repeating throughout the movie, and it was, you know, technical terms, and I was just like, I have no clue what they're talking about. But they kept repeating it over and over again, that at some point I was just like, okay, I got it, I finally got it. Like, you know, I know what that means. So, you know, it's something small, but I won't take anything away from that for the movie. Guys, this movie was amazing. I think everybody did a great job in this movie. It was a very good portrayal of what actually happened in that movie. I left the movie feeling, I would say, emotional. I felt I got the feels at one part of the movie, and you know, leaving the movie, even driving home, I was just like, man, that shit was crazy. Like, damn, that happened. Hope you guys like my review. I'm going to give this movie a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I think, you know, it was an amazing movie. Honestly, like I said, I think it's probably one of the best movies I've seen all year. Stay tuned, guys. I'm not sure what movie I'll be doing next. If you guys have any recommendations on a movie to watch or a movie you want me to do a review on, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll keep trying to upload more reviews as I go along with my recordings. Until next time, guys. See ya.